Hey YouTube, Miss Awesome42 here, and I'm going to be showing you my movie collection. There's about 50 cases, but some of the cases are double features and stuff, so there's a little more than 50 discs. And I'm going to tell you some of my favorite and rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. This is the 6 pile, 7, 7, 8, 9, and both these piles are 10. So, I'm not new to YouTube, but I'm new to making videos and stuff like that. And I'm going to start making Yu-Gi-Oh! Unboxing and stuff like that. And like collection videos, all my collection stuff. So, yeah, might as well start. So, starting with the 7 pile, we have The Heartbreak Kid. Pretty good movie. It's pretty funny too. Okay. Then Like Mike 2 Street Ball. I've actually never watched this, but my cousin has, and he said it wasn't that good, but it was okay. So I just put it in 7 because I didn't really know, but it's not really a what should I say, good opinion because I've never actually seen it. So, and then Zoom Academy for Superheroes. It's an okay movie. I mean, yeah, it's okay, but I still give it a 7. Benchwarmers. This movie is pretty funny, but it's kind of stupid, and yeah. It is sealed, but I have seen it on TV before. And then Scooby-Doo, 2 episodes. I've seen the episodes. I love Scooby-Doo, but they're actually not that good. They're not the best episodes. Rush Hour 2 doesn't have a case. Rush Hour 1 is way better, but unfortunately I don't have it. So I gave this a 7. Stranger Than Fiction. It's pretty funny. Will Ferrell stars as, who do you star as? Oh, Harold Crick. And basically, this author is writing a book about his life, but she doesn't know it. And she's famous for killing her characters off, and he has to basically stop her from finishing the book. Then Kicking and Screaming. This movie's okay. I don't really like it a lot, but it's okay. Okay, on to the 8s. Pocahontas 2. I don't have Pocahontas 1, which pretty much sucks, but Pocahontas 2 isn't that bad. So that's a 8. Or, yeah, 8. Then Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 1's way better. Spider-Man 2 at least gets an 8. It's not that bad. Rush Hour 3. Rush Hour 3 is way better than 2, but not as quite as good as 1. So it got 8. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the complete first season. I've actually never watched the discs from here, but I have seen the whole first season. That's pretty good, so that's why it's got an 8. I would recommend it if you haven't seen it. Then Safari, so good. It's pretty funny. That's why I give it an 8. Yeah. Stuart Little 2. Stuart Little 1's way better, but Stuart Little 2's not that bad. SpongeBob SquarePants movie. It's kind of stupid, but it's still funny. So, yeah. I got an 8. Bewitched. It's funny about a witch that eventually falls in love with the actor because he offers her a job as playing a witch. So it's pretty funny. Inkheart. There's a book and it is extremely better, but for a movie it's actually not that bad. It's not extremely far off from where the book is. Vampires Suck. It's pretty funny. It's kind of stupid though, some of the stuff they do. Look, supposedly Jacob says, I don't know if you can see, it says Team Edward on his chest, so that makes a lot of sense. And it's a funny movie overall though. So, 8. And then finally for the 8s, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's not funny at all, but it's still kind of a good movie. And for 9s, wait, hold on. Trying to move this over. Secret and Nymph. This is a really good movie. I didn't give it a 10 because, well, it's probably worth a 10, but in my eyes, I just didn't see it as a 10, so it got a 9. Good movie, though. And this one doesn't even have something wrong with the thing. I gotta fix it. It's Incredibles. Incredibles is a good movie overall. That should have probably been on the 10 pile. I don't know why it's not, but that's probably like 9.5. Spider-Man 3. Not as good as the first one. Like I said, I don't have the first one, but Spider-Man 3 is definitely a 9. Beauty and the Beast: Belle's Magical World. This is not the actual Beauty and the Beast, so that's why I got a 9. It's just like a short film of what they're like after they got married and stuff. Fox and the Hound. Who does not like Fox and the Hound? I mean, seriously, I love this movie. It got in the wrong pile. This is actually supposed to be a 10 because it's a really good movie, and if you have not seen it, I highly, highly recommend it. And Enchanted. It's basically about a fairy tale princess who falls into New York City and falls in love with a guy from New York City instead of who she's supposed to be marrying. And then Simpsons movie. It's hilarious, but I honestly don't think it's worth a 10, so I'll give it a 9, maybe 8, probably 9. Matilda. Old classic. Love this movie a lot. Do I think it's worth a 10? No, but 9, I think 9 is pretty fair. If you haven't seen it, yeah, I don't have words for you. It's pretty funny. It's about a girl that has magical powers. She lives in a horrible family right there, and she gets adopted by somebody else. Hawk. Really good movie. Don't think it deserves a 10, but it deserves a 9. The new Footloose. Pretty much as good as the old one. Maybe a little, the old one's a little better, but still it deserves a good 9, and it's pretty funny too. The new Karate Kid with Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan. This was a good movie. I gave it a 9. The Rugrats movie. If you're not a Rugrats fan, I really don't know what to say. Rugrats is probably the most awesomest show in the world. Yeah, awesomest is not a word, but I don't care. The Dark Knight. Good movie overall. Don't think it gets a 10. Probably around 8.5, not 9. Finally, for 9, Eragon. Eragon's book is way better, but the movie was extremely far off, and this is in the wrong pile. It should be an 8, so yeah. And finally, on to our 10s. Merry Madagascar. It's not that long, but it's really funny. Basically, the group has to take over for Santa Claus because Alex gave him amnesia, and then at the end they have to decide. They only have enough fairy dust to either get him back to Madagascar or get him to New York. So if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna spoil the ending. So Cinderella. Cinderella is an extremely good movie. I think it got 4 stars, so I gave it 10, obviously. And it's the 2-disc special edition, platinum edition. A really good movie. Haven't seen it, definitely check it out sometime. The Blind Side, based on a true story, stars Sandra Bullock. She basically takes in, he's kind of an outcast, he lost his mom when he was young, and his brother and him were split up in foster care. He grows up to be comes up to be extremely famous left side tackle. I think it's left side. Hold on. Yeah, it doesn't say. Oh well. But it's a really good movie, so that definitely deserves a 10. Titanic. Leonardo DiCaprio. How do you not give him a 10 in any of his movies? I mean, seriously. This movie is amazing. And if you have not seen it, you're probably a 10-year-old watching YouTube. So, Alvin and the Chipmunks. Really funny movie. Love Dave. Favorite chipmunk is Simon. I don't know why. Most people's are either Alvin or Theodore. But I really like Simon, so. Meet the Fockers. This movie is so funny. It has Robert De Niro, Ben Stiller, Dustin Hoffman, and I don't really know her, Barbara Streisand. Yeah, but the three are really famous, so definitely a 10. I'm gonna try to cut it down. We're already over 11 minutes. Fast and Furious. Extremely good movie starring Paul Walker and Vin Diesel. Basically, a cop becomes a bad boy. That's all I have to say if you have not seen it. The Hangover. This is probably one of the funniest movies I've ever watched. Basically, they 4 guys go out to one of their bachelor parties in Las Vegas, and I think